Good morning, friends. How are you? Oh, I'm kind of wiggling around, huh? Happy Wednesday. It's such a beautiful day. And I'm just finishing up my walk. I started at 6, so I woke up at 5:45. And it's just amazing. Like, I love walking in the morning. I love moving my body in the morning. It's such a powerful practice, actually. And it's kind of noisy this morning. So I thought, how funny. Anyway, I know a lot of people who are really struggling to find motivation, to get their mojo, and to be excited, to do things. And so I thought I'm going to share what's been really helpful ever since I went to my, that Chris Crone event. It kind of reminded me of some things. And so here's some tips. To get yourself out of bed in the morning, you're going to have a reason, right? Like, you got to have a reason to get out of bed, or else why would you get out of bed? And if your reason and your goal is you got to pick that first, because then you can work towards it, even if it is just to exercise in the morning so that you can improve your health or whatever. But he says, I forget his last name, Joseph something or other. And he says, put a bottle of water or a glass of water right by your bed. So in the morning, your alarm goes off and you drink that right away. Because our bodies are electricity, right? So you're going to create this awesome flow of water, which is going to have to make you pee. So you're going to go and you're going to get up. And then I always put oils on my feet in the morning because sometimes they can be sore, and you want to support the body. You want to connect to your body, connecting to your things, and then, say a prayer. Set the intention for the day, get your visualization going. How do you want the day to go? I will literally sit in bed at night and I'll pray for sometimes an hour, just over my family, my kids, friends, anyone who's been needing support, because I know that the power of prayer is so big, especially with everything everyone's dealing with right now. And so, getting that going. In fact, I'm actually mentoring a friend right now every morning at 6 a.m. just to get things going and get on the right track. And so she hired me to do that. And it's such a cool experience because sometimes we just need somebody to hold our hand a little bit and to walk us through it and to be accountable to. Accountability is such a huge motivator for most people, because you don't want to show up lame all the time. Sometimes we'll do that for ourselves because we're no one cares, no one's watching. But if we know someone's gonna be with us, so I would suggest that is find somebody that you can be accountable to, and then do what you say you're gonna do. So what we do is we go through this method where we talk about our successes. Right? We go through, what were your successes? What were the wins from yesterday? So then you're starting off your day with thinking of how you did good, not how you sucked. So you think about all the wins, all the successes. And then after that, you go into, did you do what you said you were going to do? What did you do your action step from the day before? Which we'll get to that. And then we go over the goal. What's the goal? So that you just remember it over and over. And then we write down, okay, what's the number one limiting belief that comes up for you when you think of getting that goal? And believe me, stuff comes up, because you'll have these thoughts of, well, I don't know how to do that. It's going to be too hard. There's too much work, yada, yada, yada. Your brain just will dump all this stuff for you and tell you why you can't have that thing. So then, after you do the work on that, you do a little process. You flip it. You create a new belief. You create the opposite of that, and then you proclaim it. And that's your shift for the day, is acknowledging that now you no longer have to believe that. And it's done first thing in the morning. So you don't have to wait till halfway through the day when you're feeling crummy. You got your new belief through the day that you're choosing, which is the opposite. It's a pretty amazing process. And then at the end, you get to pick what's your action step. Meaning you check in to your divine guidance, check in with God, and ask, what is my number one action step today? And then you write that down and you do it. And that is what you check in on the next day. So every single day, you are making these amazing strides toward a goal, toward a feeling. And when I'm coaching people, I always have them add a feeling at the end. So sure, you're going to flip the belief, but how does it feel after that's flipped? Like after you've gotten the goal, write down this visualization of what it's going to look, feel, taste, sound, and be like when you have the thing that you're actually going for, and then record it. And I actually do this with everything. Ask my husband, I have like 100 recordings. But and then you listen to them. And so right now I'm working on my book, and I'll tell you what, like there's so much that comes up every single day, and I clear it and clear it and clear it using the tools that I know. And it is such a powerful experience of creation, because I'm getting to be in alignment with God, with my higher self, and it's not easy, because I seriously cried the whole day on Tuesday because I had so much emotion that was buried because of writing this book. And I'm going right back into the lion's den, so to speak, of the moments where everything happened, and where I found her, and all this stuff that is so triggering, and yet that means that there's still healing to be done. And so I'm being brave and moving forward with it anyways, because I felt so good knowing that I left nothing on the table that night. Like, I felt everything I needed to feel. I honored every emotion. I wrote. I did all the things I knew I needed to do. And that was such a cool experience, because I knew I was on the right track, even though it hurt. But I knew the relief would be there. And so I'm getting to practice what I'm preaching, in this book and in my life. And it's just a great experience. So anyway, I hope you guys have the best day ever. I'm already done with my walk, and I didn't even see the sunrise yet. Super excited though, because tomorrow I get to go to convention for doTERRA and just be around amazing people who are changing the world. And it's just such a great thing. So yeah, if you are looking for someone to help keep you accountable, I do little 20-minute sessions. And I can do those. If you want them daily, I can do that. Ooh, I got mail. But it's just such a great experience to be able to move forward. Progress is what we actually want. We just want to feel like we are progressing, and even if, I was talking about this with a friend, and it's like, sometimes we think it's the result that we're after. Well, we actually just want progress. We just want to know we're going somewhere, right? So have a great day, you guys. And I will talk to you soon.